Kari Pamu Pamu! New Nintendo 3DS! Hello, and yes, this is a Nihongo Gamer video, and today we're very excited because this week, on Saturday, they're releasing the new Nintendo 3DS. Very excited about all the new features on the new console, and I'm really excited about unboxing it on Saturday, but until then, we've got about 4 or 5 days where we can just sit around waiting for the product to come out. But until then, we've got this brochure featuring the one and only Kari Pamu Pamu, which is a very popular J-pop sort of idol in Japan at the moment. And the reason they're using her is because she's very colorful. She's very Harajuku in style. And style is really important with the new 3DS because of these changeable cover plates. So you'll be having lots of different styles and different, mix and match combinations that you can do with the 3DS. So let's go ahead and look at this brochure and get excited about Nintendo 3DS, new Nintendo 3DS coming out this Saturday. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this brochure. You can see it says new Nintendo 3DS here on the bottom, and here front and center, Kari Pamu, famous Japanese Harajuku style idol, and here at the top it says Kisekai Chao, which means let's change clothes, but I think it doesn't mean to change clothes of like yourself. It means to change clothes of someone else, or to change clothes of like a doll or a toy or something. So you can see all the characters here in their really funky outfits. See, look, that's quite a hairstyle on Bowser there. Pikachu's a king, got the girl from Animal Crossing, Yoshi, looking pretty dapper, if I may say so myself. Look at the hair! Man, that's brilliant! Also, we have a new Nintendo 3DS here with some icons pointing out the main new features. Let's go ahead and open up the next page. Giant 2-page spread of Kari Pamu Pamu, and in the back, all the various different plates that you can use to design make your own design, really. Okay, here it's showing you that you can make your own personal design by mixing and matching with the different plates. Move over here. What's this? All the plates come in a set of 2, but you could buy 2 plates and then you could create your own design like that. Down here is quite interesting. It says that it uses things like a wooden sort of texture or a felt sort of texture, or this one which is like an embossed kind of feel, so it should actually have a bit of texture to it. I didn't actually realize that before, so that's nice that they're not just printed designs, they're actually going and actually creating some texture. On the next page over here we have 38 different varieties of cover. It's not actually just 38 different plates, it's actually 38 pairs, and so Mario is a pair, Luigi is a pair, and so all in all, I think that actually means there's about 76 different plates, but I don't think you can put like a bottom plate on the top because they've got the screws here. But let's just have a quick look at the different varieties. You've got Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi. This one's a little hard to see on my camera, but it is an embossed design there on number 5. Some black and white colors, some plain colors, an embossed design that we saw earlier, Animal Crossing covers, some of the main shopkeepers and stuff from Animal Crossing. These are the mushroom style covers, except these are the only ones that are actual Mario mushrooms. Down here are the translucent covers. If I'm not mistaken, you'll actually be able to see the battery and some of the inner components using these translucent covers. Next up, we have some of the wooden textured covers. That'll be really interesting to see. Obviously, I won't have enough money to buy all of them, but I'll do my best and have a look at some of them. Some pink and blue covers, polka dots and stars. These motorcycles are so noisy. Good grief. Okay, next got some sort of gingham sort of patterned colors. More, I don't know if these are translucent or just bold colors, but they look fairly plain to me. If I'm not mistaken, this is a Monster Hunter collaboration, one of the monsters from Monster Hunter, and this is the Poogie pig from Monster Hunter. So all in all, 38 pairs of covers. That is quite a lot, and can't do the math in my head, but it's quite a lot of combinations, I'm sure. As you know, there will be 2 new Nintendo 3DS units coming out. There's the original model, and there's the larger LL model. So let's look at the first model here. You can see it's not too drastically different, but in general looks a lot more like the LL in a smaller package. Obviously, the main features we notice are the C-stick here, which you can use as an extra slide pad. I did notice on the official Nintendo page that a lot of games that used this external slide pad will also use the C-Stick, so you don't have to buy new games to use the C-Stick. Design changes included are the colorful buttons. I think that's a throwback to the Super Nintendo days, which is cool. Looks like they've got rid of Start and Select and moved them over here. Is this a bit more like the original Nintendo DS Lite, actually, if I'm not mistaken? That's where the buttons used to be. The home button is an actual real button now. Before it was just this long sort of soft button and it was kind of annoying. I didn't like that very much. On the back of the unit you can see that it's got the 2 removable plates, and also the touch pen has been moved here to the bottom and not on the side where it used to be. A little look at the inside of the back. This is important actually. There is no SD card. It is now a micro SD card. You'll actually have to take the back cover off to access this slot and put your micro SD card in. So I guess they assume that you're not going to be taking the card in and out that often, which you probably are not doing. Here on the bottom of the unit, games are not slot loaded from the top. They are now loaded from the bottom of the unit. It's next to what I assume is the volume, the headphone jack. That's interesting. The power button is now on the bottom as well. Here, looking at the top of the unit, you can see the new buttons ZR and ZL, and the AC adapter port is now right in the middle. I'm not sure how I feel about putting the loop strap here on the top. I liked having the loop strap here on the side because I put my wrist strap on there, but we'll see how that goes when we open up the actual unit. And just the normal touch pen. I don't think much has changed about that. It's probably a bit smaller, who knows. Okay, so looking here at the new Nintendo 3DS LL, you can see that in general it is not changed drastically in design, but there are a few changes. It looks like the C-Stick over here has been added to the unit. The A, B, X, Y buttons are not actually fully colored like Super Nintendo, but they do have coloring on the letters, which is a little more subtle and probably better for the adult market. They've also put these buttons on it. They've got the home button here and the start and select buttons, just like on these smaller new Nintendo 3DS. On the back, yep, not too much has changed apart from this. The touch pen is in the same place as the new model of the smaller model as well. And you also have to open the cover and put the micro SD card in through the slot there. Top looks pretty similar to the smaller edition with the Z buttons there on the side and also the AC adapter in the middle. And same thing on the bottom. You are going to be putting your games in through the front of the unit rather than the top of the unit. Alright, let's turn the page. New features on the new Nintendo 3DS. You can see that the 3D has been improved. Apparently when you turn the device like this, it will know where your face is and direct the 2 screens at your eyes, whereas before it would kind of go a bit blurry if you turned the unit, which was a problem. I'm excited to test this. I don't know how effective it's going to be. I'm a little skeptical as to whether it's going to look this good, but on Saturday when we do the unboxing, you'll see we'll be able to test how good that actually is. It says new Atadashi stick. Oh yes, okay, so the C stick is a new feature obviously, and they've just got a little bit of details about that. And the Z buttons on the side here as well, which would be really nice if you're like a Monster Hunter fan or you play any games that take advantage of that. I am not sure what Amiibo is. It doesn't look like something that I'm interested in. Maybe these toys, maybe you buy these toys for something and then they can also interact with your game if you place them on the touchscreen. But I may eat my words soon because I have a feeling that when it does finally come out, I'll suddenly want to buy all of them. You've got to catch them all. Looking over here on the next page, it says that internet is also more fun because it is faster. That should be interesting. I have a feeling there's also a parental lock on the new system, so you'll have to put your credit card details in just to turn off the parental lock, which is probably a good thing. I'm all for extra security, especially with children and access to the internet. The CPU has been upgraded, and so downloads will also be faster, which is nice. Various things have also changed on the menu. It looks like we'll be able to use these special Nintendo 3DS themes. I don't know if they're going to cost money. Hopefully they won't cost too much, but there's an Animal Crossing theme here, a Zelda theme, just a general plates theme, Mario theme here. That looks pretty good. Oh, and also you will be able to use the themes on your old 3DS and your old 3DS LL, so do not worry, you do not have to throw away your old unit just to get the themes support. Using a micro SD card, you can use wireless LAN to back up your data to your computer. That's useful, okay. Ah, I see. Because the SD card is such a bother to have to get out, you have to unscrew the back cover, you can now use wireless LAN to do the backup to your computer of all your data. So that is going to be way more convenient. And here at the bottom it just says, don't worry, you can play all your favorite games from the 3DS and DS on your new Nintendo 3DS. I have a feeling there's a few exceptions, but they're not written here. Okay, let's just turn over the page and you can see here it says Gensun size, and that means that this is the official actual size. Like if I fold this over, you can see this is what a Nintendo 3DS LL will look like with the C-stick. So that's what it would feel like if we were using it already. But yeah, I think it's pretty much the same size as a normal LL. And just by comparison, you can see how much smaller the smaller unit is, the new Nintendo 3DS. I'll just fold it over so you can see it's, you know, about this. That's perfect. Look at that, that's a really nice size, and if I'm not mistaken, it's a little bit taller than the old 3DS. And yeah. The screen is also 1.2 times larger. So yeah, where this is the old 3DS, yeah, that's a perfect size. Especially, I've got sort of medium hands, and I think that feels like that's going to be really nice. And also a look at the new boxes. When you buy them, the new Nintendo 3DS will come in these very fancy, colorful boxes. Looks pretty cool. And the new Nintendo 3DS LL will come in slightly more boring, sort of adult boxes. Okay, so down here at the bottom, also just some new accessories. There is a charging dock. It comes in white. Let's see, what's this? Mint, and also pink. So if you decided that you needed a mint-colored charging dock for your Nintendo 3DS, that is also available. And for the large model, there is only a black model available. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much all there is to see in this booklet. I guess they're really just trying to sell the smaller unit because of these changeable plates, and I think that's really what's going to do it. Kids are going to go nuts for these plates, and they're going to spend $15 every single time they want to buy one, or between $10 and $30. They look like they're going to be pretty expensive, but they do look really nice. And also, you know, if you want the larger version as well, that's also going to be really excellent because of the C-stick. That's going to make all the difference if you're playing games like Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, which is also coming out on Saturday, and I will be unboxing that as well. Okay, that's pretty much all we have time for today. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and do all that cool stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!